What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, day 2 of 3 of truck prep for Darkest Minds. It's 7:08 in the morning and I'm headed to work. I broke my car mount, so this is how I mount it in my car until I get something better. Off to work. Hour-long commute. Here we go. Made it. So I'm at work. It actually only took me about 20 minutes, which is great. I didn't have to put up with any accidents or anything like that this day. Usually there's a lot of accidents. I'm in Atlanta, so 85 is usually shut down most of the time because of the collapse. So yeah, here I am. And yeah, nobody's here, so I think one of the guys went to get donuts and coffee, so I'm gonna chill, open up the truck, do those things. There's the truck. Not much to see right now. It's day 2, so we haven't really started a whole lot of prepping stuff. Just been pulling the carts off, repairing some of the stuff from the last show that got broken. And yeah, so next job is to unlock the jockeys. Or not, because they're not unlocked. They're not locked. So jockeys are unlocked. We'll do some more on the other side. All the shit.
So the first one was this thing on?
The better get on, the better get on, the better get on, the better get on.
So I'm just gonna talk briefly about what I'm doing. Right now, we're on a prep day. For those of you that don't know, preps can last one day up to a couple of days, just depends on the show. But essentially what it is before the show starts, we empty the truck, which is kind of what you just saw. We clean all the stands, we clean all the boxes, we take everything out and make sure everything is organized, make sure all the carts are organized so that when we get on set, we can actually work out of them, and we know where everything is. So when the key calls for stuff, we know where it is immediately, instead of having to fuck around and find stuff. We're on day 2 of day 3 of our prep. I can't really talk too much about the movie because on most movies, normally I sign a non-disclosure agreement. So I could talk about what the movie's called and, you know, what it's about and stuff. Basically general information you can find on IMDb, but I can't really talk about specific scenes or show specific things. So it's not gonna really be a whole lot of set stuff that I can actually show, but essentially, we're working on a movie called Darkest Minds, or The Darkest Minds, based off a trilogy of books, 3 books. Not really sure of the author, but apparently they're quite popular. They are sort of kids' books, but essentially what it is it's kind of a quasi post-apocalyptic thing where there's a disease, and the disease only affects children up to a certain age. Once they pass that certain age, they either get it or they don't. And those of the kids who don't die from the disease, they develop superpowers. So some of them can have telepathic abilities, some of them can control fire, or ice, or whatever. So basically the whole movie is, it's kind of weird because some of the scenes we've been shooting is basically a lot of almost like concentration camp type things, where kids are basically like being held in concentration camps, and because they don't know how to control them. So there's different colors for different kids, which basically denotes like how high of a power they are or whatever. So basically I've been working on first unit for the past about 3 weeks or so. I was booked to work on second unit a while back, but they pushed the shoot back for second unit, and now we're starting. So like I said, we're on day 2 of day 3 of our prep. Not a whole lot to do because we just finished a movie prior to this, and we kind of already had the carts organized, and we kind of had everything cleaned and stuff. So right now we're just doing repairs. So we have a couple carts that some metal pieces broke off, so we're welding the metal pieces back on. We're putting up a few more racks in the truck to make sure that we can put the dolly track, and we can put more wood in it and all that kind of stuff. And that's basically it. I'll go into a little bit more depth in a later video about what it is I actually do. I'm a grip, so the easiest way to explain that without getting too into it is that I do camera and lighting support. So the electricians put the lights up, and they focus the lights, put the proper scrimmage in them, or they put a lens in it or something like that to make it narrow or soft or whatever, medium, wide, whatever lens they want according to the gaffer. And then we come in and we put diffusion in front of it, which basically softens the light. And there's different thicknesses. There's 216, opal, Hampshire, all different kinds of them. It just depends on the look that the director of photography is going for. So and then as far as camera support, we do everything basically holding the camera when they're doing a handheld shot, or we, you know, set the camera on Apple boxes, or we make sure that if they're gonna put the camera on the ground, they put it on sandbags, that way it doesn't hurt the camera, and also gives them the ability to move the camera around without having to harm the camera. They can put it up and down and side by side, or tilt it, or whatever angle they wanna have it at if they're not having it on sticks or tripod. And that's kind of the gist of what we do. There's a lot more to it than that, and I'll go more into depth about it when on a later video. But not a whole lot to see today. It's basically just truck prep. We've already finished most of it, so there's not too much more to do. Prep days are usually pretty short. In general, I work anywhere from 10 hours, which is like the bare minimum, all the way up to 13, 14, even 16 hours, depending on, you know, what the shoot is, and if it's a nighttime shot, or sometimes I go in at 4 o'clock in the morning and we have to do sunrise shots, or sometimes I go in at 11 o'clock in the morning, sometimes I go in at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I don't get off until 4 a.m. But it just depends. So basically that's about it for today. Just doing the truck prep stuff. Probably gonna go head out and get some lunch pretty soon. Not sure what we're gonna eat, but then shortly after that we'll come clean everything up, put everything back in the truck, shut it up, and then take off for the day. So that's about it. So I think now I'm gonna keep organizing, getting everything together, and and that'll be it. And then I'll go home and have a day with my wife, or you know, do something fun, maybe go to dinner with my wife later, whatever. So yeah, that's about it. Well, that was my day. It's about 1 o'clock, heading home. All right, I'm home. Well, almost home. All right, so I'm here. Pretty hungry, so might go grab something to eat, but I'm gonna check on the dog real quick, and then maybe see what's going on with a couple of friends, and then if nothing's going on, probably go grab something to eat. Haven't had anything to eat besides what you saw this morning, donuts and coffee. It's been about 6 hours maybe, so maybe a little less than 6 hours, but I'm starving, so let's go check on the puppy. Where's my little girl? There's my baby. Hi. Hi. Can you sit? Can I get paw? Can I get the other paw? Good girl. That's my baby. If you want to be a grip, one thing you might want to notice is that you get really dirty. So, and this is just a prep day, but check out my hands. So that's from like handling steel all day. My other one is just as bad. That's dirty. So, first things first, let's wash up. So, a friend of mine just called, and probably gonna head and get some lunch with her. She's getting an interview till 2, so I'm gonna hang out at home for a bit and probably try to get some work done. I'm trying to look up some non-copyright music for the YouTube channel, and then head out and get some lunch. So, ordered India purse for fun, you know, well, a couple purses for just for fun. So I'll open those up now. Nice. I ordered these from a company called meh.com. I've ordered from them before. They're basically just they do kind of like a, it's kind of cool actually. They do like a midnight release of stuff. So every midnight they have a new product that they put on sale, and they're pretty good sales. So they like the MSRP on this, full focus, is $98. I got these for 18 bucks a piece, and they are true Carlos Santana bags. So pretty good deal. Anyway, I'm gonna open them up, see what they look like. My friend called and told me that she can't make it. Well, rather, I can't make it because I have to pick my wife up at 5 from her work. And my friend won't be home until another half an hour or so. So I decided I'm just gonna order some pizza and eat here, and then maybe just have a couple slices and then have dinner with my wife. So that's what I'm gonna do. So, ate my pizza. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here for today. My wife decided she was gonna go out and have a few drinks with her friends, her co-workers. So I'm probably just gonna hang at the house, not gonna really do much. I already started editing the vlog. I think this is like the last shot that I have to put into the vlog, so it should be up tonight, hopefully. I'm gonna try and do one of these a day for the next 7 days. Originally I did this because a friend of mine, Jordan, did it, and I said it was a blast. so I'm giving it a try. I have another channel that I do tech stuff on. Later on I'll talk about that as well. But anyway, if you like it, please subscribe. Give me some comments below. Let me know how it's going. Let me know what I can do to improve it. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.